P-block. In this video we're going to go ahead and add in the section detail for the window using obviously the windowsill detail here, and we're just going to copy and paste the window frame or the window profile from the floor plan. So let's go ahead. We've got the height in place, and I think the first thing to do would probably the best thing to do would be to install these concrete lintels at 75 by 100. So let's go back to CAD. Or let's go to CAD, and we're going to create two 75 by 100 lintels. Quite simple. It's 100 long and a 75 height. There we have it. So I'm going to move this one to place. I'm going to go from that bottom corner. Oopsie. Move command, not new rectangle command. Move it from there onto that corner. Then I'll go type and copy, or highlight and then copy. Grab it from this bottom corner and move it across. Now the two lintels are in place. Right, and then if we go to the detail here, we'll start from the wall. We're going to go obviously across one brick course. We're going to assume that, and we're going to come down 78. So come down 78, enter, come across, and then we're going to trim the excess one that we don't need. We don't need those two lines, and we certainly don't need that line. Right, now, instead of constructing a whole new window, we're going to keep the profile of the window we've got. It should be the same long ways as it is short ways. We're going to control copy that, control copy, control V. I'm going to bring it to the side here. And I don't want to run it across too many lines when I stretch it. So otherwise, not that it's exactly like SketchUp, but it can get stuck to geometry. So I'm going to just use that as a reference. Then I'm going to highlight this bottom section here and type the word stretch in. We've done this already. And I'm going to go to that bottom center point. I'm going to bring it up. You'll see it's doing some silly things at the moment. So let's highlight that, stretch. Here we go. Try one more time. Okay, again, we're not winning here. So let's go stretch command, enter. Let's drag it across there and try it now. Hopefully we have some luck with this now. There we go. So I'm going to drag it to in line with that point over there, and there we go. Now it fits nice and snug. I'm going to grab it, move. So remember, the point there was to type stretch and then go and highlight the parts you want to stretch. Now I'm going to move that across to in line with the center of the wall, right? And that's nice and in position now. We don't have to go and construct anything else. Then I'm going to take the dimensions for the windowsill, which are 152 by 30. So 152 by 30. I'm going to create that as a rectangle parallel to the ground or horizontal. So it's just to double check that, falling asleep here. So it's 153 by 30. Okay, 153, 30, enter. That gives me the windowsill sizing that I need. I'm then going to rotate this. Okay, but before I do, sorry, let's make sure that we've got our 30-degree snap on. Good, and we're going to make sure that that's on. Then I'm going to rotate, click at this point here, right? And I'm going to come and get that extension. I'm going to pull it down, and when it lights up green again, we should have a 30. That's my 30, right? Now to position this, we're going to swing it in under the, I'm going to move it from that point there. I'm going to connect it to that point over there. Now what we should do is just move it over until this line comes into contact with this line over here. So you could create a reference point with the edge of the wall. So what I'm going to do here is to give myself a reference point. It might just snap on, but if I do this, okay, I trim the excess in the middle here. I've now created a little reference point over there. So if I grab the whole thing and move it, and I move it perpendicularly, I can take that point there, which I've created for myself, and I can grab it and slot it into position on the edge of the wall. Now my windowsill is in position. The only thing I do need to add now is an external line for the wall to come into contact with the windowsill. Then I need to trim that excess away. Okay, there we have it. That's all in place. In the next video, we'll look at how to do hatching as well as add the inside door detail.